What's up guys, Keenan here. In this video, I'm going to give you the top 3 ways to make you 6 figures in 2018. Let's go.
What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, I'm kind of a slave to my ambition. I ain't quitting till my shit is a praise.
Alright guys, before I get into this, if you like my content and get some value from it, then please like and subscribe. And if you want to be informed of future videos, hit the little dingy bell. So let's get to it now. The top 3 ways that can make you 6 figures in 2018 are numero dos, and by dos I mean uno. I don't know why I said that. Is social media marketing, right? And I'm not talking about your Tai Lopez starting a massive marketing agency where you do, SEO, website design, managing Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google AdWords, all this stuff. I'm talking about just specifically focusing on paid advertising with Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Now, why this is the number 1 way is because it literally only takes you a couple clients, 2 or 3, to change your life. I mean, you get 2 or 3 clients paying you, $1,000 to $5,000 a month. You don't have to work anymore. Or if you're already an entrepreneur, then you have enough money to fund your other things, like 2 and 3, which I'll get to. But I mean, that's why it's my number 1, because it doesn't take many clients at all to give you the financial freedom that you're looking for. Another reason why social media marketing is number 1 is because the skills you learn are invaluable, right? The paid advertising you can use for any other thing. You can use it for e-commerce, whether you launch your own products in the future, marketing for other businesses, obviously. I mean, there's so many things that you can do. And also, on top of that, which a lot of people don't really talk about, is sometimes you have to, make some cold calls, cold emails, get used to rejection in social media marketing. And in today's world with technology, for me, that's scary. Who likes being rejected? This shit hurts. But I mean, it's a really invaluable skill set that you need to learn so that you can just move forward. I mean, once you get used to rejection, then you're not scared to take action anymore. Because that's the biggest thing that holds people back from taking action is rejection. So put yourself in a situation to get rejected, and eventually you're going to get better and you're going to get clients, and then you're going to get, one step closer to your financial freedom. And once you get really good, you can get to 6 figures pretty damn quick. So that brings me to my second way to make a lot of money. And this is probably the fastest way if you know what you're doing and if you already have some money to play with, and that is cryptocurrency. And you're probably like, oh shit, another Bitcoin and fucking, BitConnect. No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about specifically altcoins, right? Just in the past week or two, if you look at a few of the altcoins, look at Ripple. I'm sure you guys have been hearing about that. Ripple's gone up hundreds of % in the past few weeks. You look at Stellar Lumens, Tron, those have shot up hundreds of % in 4 or 5 days. Like insane amounts. A lot of people are talking about Bitcoin, and that's where a lot of the mainstream hype is. But a lot of these altcoins, not all of them, obviously, there's a lot of shitty ones. But if you do your research, you'll find that there's some quite a few altcoins that are trying to literally revolutionize the world, right? I think Bitcoin, this is personally, I'm not an expert by any means. I'm just going by like what I've heard. Bitcoin is bringing people into the crypto world, but I don't think it's going to be the crypto when it's all said and done. It's slower than a lot of the other cryptos. The transaction fees now are, what is it, like 15, 20 bucks, just to like transfer some Bitcoin? That's stupid. And then you compare it to like just Litecoin, for example, which is 1,000 times faster of a transaction than Bitcoin. And then you look at all these other altcoins like OmiseGO, which are literally trying to change the entire financial system in the world, banking and everything. So that's one to look out for. But just the explosion of some of these smaller altcoins, it's like it's a freaking gold mine, to be honest. There's a lot of people jumping onto these, a lot of these cryptos just because they're cheap. And like, let's say Bitcoin is going down, it's in a bear market. A lot of these altcoins are in a bull market, and if a crypto is like a penny and jumps up to 5 pennies a share, that's a 500% return. You got $100 in that, all of a sudden you got $500. And that's not far-fetched. Look at the examples I just talked about. So do your research and definitely spend some of your time in cryptocurrency and specifically some of the altcoins. You can make a ton of money, and I plan on making a dickload of money in crypto this year in 2018. I think it'll be a fucking huge opportunity, so do it. That brings us to numero tres. I'm sure a lot of you have heard or seen a lot of videos on these, and that is e-com. You know, you got your Shopify drop shipping, you got Amazon FBA, right? Those are the two biggest ones. I do some Amazon FBA. I'm gonna kind of move away from that for a little bit. I'll still get some products, but I'm gonna kind of move away from that and focus a lot on social media marketing and crypto, because I think that's just better opportunity. Not that Amazon's not. Amazon's a great opportunity, but just you know, a lot of the money that I can invest in an Amazon product, I could explode in cryptocurrency, I believe. So that's what I'm doing. And also Shopify drop shipping. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of videos on that, and if not, then just Google it and you'll figure it out, and you'll see why it's a hype, because it's such a low barrier to entry, and it can be extremely effective when you're good at. And you know, that kind of brings me back to why social media marketing is number one, because when you learn how to advertise on these platforms, all of a sudden that makes Shopify drop shipping a hell of a lot easier, because that is what that's what it's all about. Targeting the right people, using Instagram influencers, Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, a bunch of shit like that to get customers in your store, get them in your back end funnel, and start pumping out products from China, drop shipping. You know, I'm by no means an expert, but I understand how it all works, right? So that is number 3 option, is e-com. All right, y'all. Hopefully you like this video and enjoyed the top 3. Let's do a little recap. So you got social media marketing, number 1, cryptocurrency, specifically altcoins, and e-com, Amazon FBA, and Shopify dropshipping. Click the subscribe, like, and I will see you in the next video.
What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, I'm kind of a slave to my ambition. I ain't quitting till my shit is appraised. And I admit it, I predicted where I finish is crazy.